flavor attaché for kids to bring to school so they can hustle their 4th grade classmates out of their lunch money on the playground. Little briefcase. Good morning. It's Wednesday, June 14th, 8:53 in the a.m. This is day one of our shoot. I got my main man, co-conspirator, co-collaborator, co-director, promoter, producer, key grip, gaffer, best boy T-Bone behind the camera there. Say hello, T-Bone.
Hello.
This is a very crucial time for my case. It's been going on now for almost 8 years. It started in September of 1998, it now being June of 06. And what's pending right now is that there is a motion before the court that the bad guys have filed for summary judgment, and they are trying to get the case dismissed right now on the grounds that the Miramax and production team, whoever else was producing the movie, had no access to my script. They're claiming they never saw my script, even though I mailed it right to them, which we'll discuss later also. That motion will be decided upon June 31st, they tell me. So it's sort of a nail-biting time right now. The case at that point will either be over with, and we'll have to appeal again, or it will continue on to the trial process. My man T-Bone and I decided to document this whole thing for a movie. We're trying to make a documentary of this case, and this is day one. This is our very first day of shooting anything. This is the first shot we've taken. I'm feeling good. It's a late spring morning here in northeastern Ohio. We are about 20 miles east of Cleveland, and we're going to get started. And I thought to bring this whole thing sort of to a auspicious beginning, I would start this off with a song. On a warm summer's evening, on a train bound for nowhere, I met up with a gambler. We were both too tired to sleep. That's about as much as I'll hurt you with that one. And so now we're going to test T-Bone's metal here a little bit and see how he can roll with the changes. And we are going to sort of launch this program, as it were, like they christen a new sleuth. Like in Caddyshack when they break the champagne bottle over the brow of the ship, but we're not going to break a champagne bottle. But come on, T-Bone, get that thing off the tripod. Let's get this thing rolling. No champagne. We do have some Pabst Blue Ribbon, but those are cans. We have some Great Lakes Brewing Company beer. This is Dortmunder Gold. This is a local brewery here in Cleveland, and if you've never had this, this is the stuff right here, man. This is the Bizom. This is obviously, you know, has a gold medal on it. This is the Dortmunder Gold. And it's, look, it's a world champion gold medal winner. Oh, that's good. We'll get to that later on. We're not going to waste one of these though. But hey, I have an idea. Instead of a champagne bottle on a ship, we will use a bottle of Bacchus F energy drink. I got this from the Korean store. This is sort of like the Korean Red Bull. This stuff will rock you, and I'm going to drink this too. So we can't break it because I want to drink one of these. This will get me going for the day. Bacchus F, man. Turn you into a tiger. Tap the bumper and shoot it down. And now in order to put the movie into motion, I'm going to take my hot rod for a symbolic cruise down the driveway. summer of 1995, I was living in Hermosa Beach, California, and I was playing poker for a living. By that time, I had been playing poker for money in casinos and card rooms of one kind or another for about 10 years. During that time, I noticed that the game that I played, Texas Hold'em, had undergone a major shift in status inside the casinos, while still remaining relatively unknown to the populace. There'd be no more draw, there was no more lowball, and there was less and less stud tables and more Hold'em tables. So you want to be a rock superstar and live large. At that time, there was a tournament called the World Series of Poker that took place in Vegas every year at the Horseshoe. The year I graduated from college, 1991, was the first year that they had $1 million cash prize for the winner. The championship event was played over a no-limit Hold'em table, and the winner received $1 million in cash, plus a gold bracelet. First place for Wimbledon that year, tennis match, which was widely known and nationally televised worldwide, was $500,000. World Series of Poker was $1 million, but yet no one had hardly ever heard of it. So you want to be a rock superstar and live large, big house, 5 cars, you're in charge. So I took notice of these events, and I thought to myself, man, what a great setting for a movie. There hadn't been a poker movie for a very long time, and Texas Hold'em had never been in a movie before. Never. No one had ever heard of it. Had never been in a movie, never been on a TV show, hadn't been anywhere. It was my dream, it was my goal, it was my ambition to bring Hold'em to the masses. Coming up in the world, don't trust nobody, gotta look over your shoulder constantly. And it looks like that's what happened.